2025 is coming to a close, and I'm already looking forward to all the exciting cozy games coming in 2026. So I've rounded up my top 20 cozy games that I'm watching very closely. From tiny shops and cafes to magical islands and witch schools, these are the games that really caught my eyes. So let's dive in. Kejora is a charming hand-drawn puzzle platformer with a touch of mystery. You explore a peaceful village where life seems calm on the surface, but there's a hidden story waiting to be uncovered. You play as Kejora, accompanied by two friends, each with unique skills that help you navigate environmental puzzles, overcome obstacles, and solve clever challenges along the way. The hand-drawn visuals are stunning, from lush landscapes to detailed characters and animations that bring the village and surrounding world to life. As you journey, you'll discover items, unlock secrets, and piece together the story behind this seemingly tranquil place. It's cozy, engaging, and perfect for anyone who loves gentle exploration, clever puzzles, and a little mystery tucked into a beautifully animated world. Cozy Caravan is all about hitting the road with your trusty caravan and your best friend Bubba, helping townsfolk and spreading happiness along the way. You'll craft everything from hearty meals to stylish outfits, set up market stalls, and explore picturesque landscapes across Harvest Vale. Along the journey, you'll meet an eclectic cast of characters, each with their own stories, and build connections that make the world feel alive. You can create your own adorable character from dozens of animal species and outfit them however you like while customizing your caravan. It's your home, kitchen, and ride all in one. Take a break to skip stones by the pond, fish, join games of hide and seek, or lend a hand at local cafes. Every small act of kindness helps your caravan grow, unlocks new recipes, and makes your cozy road trip feel magical and heartwarming. Starsand Island is your peaceful escape from the urban grind. Step into a serene coastal paradise where slow-paced days are spent bonding with adorable capybaras, cats, and dogs, fishing by the shore, exploring the mystical moonlit forest, or just soaking in the island's untouched beauty. You can cultivate tropical fruits and vegetables, design a countryside villa, decorate terraced gardens, and shape the island landscape to your heart's content. There's plenty of adventure too, gliding along pristine coastlines on a longboard, zip through forests on a retro scooter, or sail to nearby islands to uncover secrets. Meet charming residents, forge friendships, complete special quests, and maybe even find romance. For the more adventurous, explore foggy ruins, hunt for rare treasures, and face off against quirky creatures. Lost and Found Co. is a whimsical hidden object game where you help Ducky, a duck-turned-human intern, at Goddess May's magical startup that reunites townsfolk with their lost treasures. Travel through charming, storybook-like world that feels straight out of your childhood puzzle books, packed with thousands of interactive objects to discover. Your task is simple, but endlessly satisfying. Hunt for hidden items, solve engaging challenge levels, and return treasures to their rightful owners. With countless levels, adorable characters, and a lively animated world, it's the perfect cozy escape for anyone who loves a little exploration, puzzle solving, and heartwarming magic in their day. Pokemon Pokopia lets you play as a Ditto who's transformed into a human, settling into a peaceful new life among Pokemon. With Professor Tangrowth by your side, your mission is to help build a warm, welcoming town where everyone, human-shaped or not, can live together. Learn the moves of your fellow Pokemon to reshape the land, like using Bulbasaur's leafage to grow wild grass, or Lapras Surf to cross water. As the world around you flourishes, even more Pokemon will appear for you to meet, befriend, and learn from. Go at your own cozy pace as you gather materials, craft items and furniture, cultivate crops, and create habitats for the Pokemon who join your community. Take photos, customize your hairstyle and outfit, and enjoy the real-time day and night cycle with changing weather that makes every moment feel relaxing. Coffee Talk Tokyo feels like catching up with an old friend, but this time you're in Japan. The cafe is moodier and the customers somehow have even better drama. You're still this late-night barista making custom drinks, but now you're meeting a whole new cast. Humans, fantasy races, and a few folks who look like they definitely have a side gig in some magical underground scene. You listen to their stories, experiment with drink combinations, and try your best not to mess up someone's complicated order. The atmosphere is peak cozy. Warm lights, rainy windows, soft lo-fi. Basically everything I wish real cafes looked like after 10 p.m. It's comforting, thoughtful, and surprisingly funny in that quiet, deadpan way. The kind of game that makes you want to open a cafe even though you know you'd be exhausted on day 2. Fishbowl is a cozy, heartwarming visual novel about Alo, a 21-year-old who has just started her first job in a new city while navigating the grief of losing her grandma. Over the course of a month, you'll help Alo work from home, connect with friends, family, and coworkers, and rediscover childhood memories through her late grandmother's belongings. Her unlikely companion, a magical talking fish named Paplet, guides her as she unravels her past and finds new ways to embrace adulthood. You'll manage daily tasks, edit videos through fun mini-games, and nurture relationships that bring warmth and support during Alo's moments of isolation. Every choice shapes her journey, but there are no bad endings, just paths that help her grow, heal, and rediscover who she wants to be. It's gentle, cozy, and deeply personal. ShantyTown is a cozy city-building game where every wall, alley, and rooftop tells a story. You play as a surveyor tasked with building and photographing 20 unique locations, packing them full of life and charm. Each site has its own vibe, from neon signs and food trucks to smokestacks, but how you decorate and bring it to life is completely up to you. You'll place lights, furniture, decorations, and little quirky touches, and every messy corner adds personality. Large structures like buildings and gates can be upgraded, and completing a location rewards you with new unlockables for your next project. When everything's ready, snap a photo and move on to the next canvas. It's relaxed, creative, and all about making a dense, lively city that feels truly alive. No rules, just cozy, satisfying design. Wish Upon a Llama is the ultimate cozy RPG for animal lovers. You play as the rancher of Llama Town, raising, caring for, and even breeding generations of adorable animals, each with unique colors, patterns, and personalities. You can take them on walks, play fetch, cook meals for them, and enjoy mini games like dancing together. But it's not just about animals. Llama Town is full of quirky townsfolk, from gamers to designers to engineers, each with their own stories. Make friends, maybe find romance, and even start your own family. Help match animals with the right owners, contribute to town projects, and unlock beautiful new locations like lush forests, beaches, and vacation islands. Personalize your home and surroundings to create a space that's cozy, charming, and completely yours. It's relaxing, heartwarming, and packed with all the little joys of life in Llama Town. Tailside lets you run your very own cozy cafe, where brewing coffee, decorating, and following small town stories is all part of the fun. Each day, you'll serve up different coffee orders, unlock new drinks and skills, and watch your cafe evolve as new villagers and whimsical creature visitors drop by. You can customize every corner, from the cafe interior to your bedroom and terrace, with hundreds of items so your space feels uniquely yours. Follow the little storylines in the daily newspaper, discover new characters, and progress through levels to unlock even more cozy content. It's perfect for short gaming sessions, a relaxing coffee break vibe, or just indulging your inner cafe designer in sandbox mode. Paralives is the life sim everyone's been whispering about for years, and now it's finally real. What makes it special is how much freedom you get to build, customize, and shape your little world. You can stretch furniture, tweak floor plans, custom shape objects, and basically become the interior designer you pretend to be on Pinterest at 2 a.m. The characters, or parafolks, have deep personality traits, dynamic emotions, relationships, and little everyday routines that make the world feel surprisingly alive. And yes, the build mode is absolutely the star. Curved walls, full color wheels, custom object sizing, it's all there. If you love life sims with personality and freedom and zero pressure to be efficient, Paralives is about to take over your 2026. Restory is one of those games you don't know you need until you play the trailer. It's a slow, soothing game about repairing electronics, old radios, cameras, consoles, gadgets, and bringing forgotten tech back to life. You're not rushing or dealing with complicated tools. Instead, you get a surprisingly peaceful loop of inspecting, cleaning, replacing parts, and discovering the little stories tied to each item. The vibe is very soft music, gentle, clicking sounds, and the satisfaction of, oh, that fits perfectly. There's a narrative sprinkled in through the items you restore and the people who bring them in, which gives everything this warm emotional layer. It's cozy, meditative, and honestly kind of therapeutic, like digital ASMR for anyone who loves tinkering without getting dust in their actual face. Thrifty Business is a cozy 90s-inspired thrift shop simulator where you get to set up and run your very own vintage store. You'll dig through boxes of pre-loved treasures, display them beautifully, and customize everything from furniture to wallpaper to make your shop feel warm and welcoming. Organize your shelves by color, theme, or just whatever makes sense. The more thoughtful your layout, the more community points you earn to unlock new goodies. But it's not just about decoration. You'll meet charming customers, listen to their stories, fulfill requests, and even host hobbyist events that turn your shop into a little hub for the neighborhood. As your business grows, you can expand into new rooms and create a space that's cozy, creative, and full of personality. Basically, the perfect virtual hangout spot. The Witch's Bakery is a cozy adventure RPG where you play Luna, a joyful witch who opens her bakery in modern Paris and has the magical ability to heal people's emotions through her baked goods. Each day is a mix of cozy routines. During the day, you run your bakery, serving customers with your friends. In the evening, you explore Paris, meet new characters, uncover city secrets, and even step inside people's heart palaces to help their emotions take shape and find healing ingredients. And at night, you rest, improve your magic, decorate your bakery, and tinker in your atelier. Each district of Paris has its own characters, activities, and shops, from book markets to vinyl shops, and every day brings new chances to bake, explore, and spread warmth. It's charming, magical, and full of little cozy adventures that make you feel like the most heartwarming witch in the city. Truckful is a single-player delivery adventure where you drive your trusty pickup through winding countryside roads, small towns, and dusty lowlands, completing errands and helping quirky villagers along the way. You'll pack your truck with all sorts of cargo, from fragile vases to ice-cold fish, and upgrade it to handle heavier loads and tricky routes. The countryside seems peaceful at first, but it hides secrets. Misty wetlands, hidden paths, and an ancient forest full of legends waiting to be discovered. Along the way, the townsfolk pitch in, helping with upgrades and scrap while you slowly unravel the mystery of the forest. It's cozy, charming, and surprisingly adventurous, all while giving you that satisfying feeling of being the go-to delivery driver in a quirky, story-filled world. Sunkissed City is a sun-soaked seaside metropolis full of quirky characters and cozy adventures. You've joined Pico Corporation's Pico Pioneer program, connecting with locals and helping with eco-friendly initiatives. But the city has some chaos too, from strange wildlife to mischievous monsters in the sewers. You can explore at your own pace, hang out in the park, tend a DIY garden, grab coffee at the Weird Dog Cafe, or fish and forage around the city. Customize your look at Salon Flamingo, decorate your apartment, and make your space feel like home. Meet colorful residents, help them with their daily lives, and maybe even spark a romance. Team up with the playful creatures to restore the city's color and charm. It's cozy, fun, and packed with little adventures that make the city feel alive. TOEM 2 is back, and it's time to grab your sneakers, your camera, and set off on a new photo adventure. A few years after the first game, you play a more confident adventurer exploring mysterious events called TOEMs, capturing them on camera, and discovering little surprises along the way. You'll jump, climb, and explore new regions, helping locals, meeting quirky characters, and building friendships as you go. The world is full of tiny details and charming moments, sometimes funny, sometimes sweet, that make wandering through these miniature black and white dioramas feel incredibly cozy. It's relaxing, creative, and perfect for anyone who loves low-pressure exploration and photography adventures. Neverway is a unique blend of life sim, action RPG, and a touch of horror, but in a cozy, character-driven way. You play Fiona, who starts fresh on a farm after quitting her job, only to discover she's now the immortal herald of a dead god. As nightmare elements slowly creep into your world, you balance farming, crafting, cooking, and decorating your homestead while exploring the mysterious Neverway. Along the way, you'll meet and maybe even date over 10 charming characters, each with their own routines and stories. Building friendships unlocks buffs and combat abilities, so your bonds really matter. Time moves in 3 daily blocks, morning, afternoon, and evening, letting you choose how to spend each cozy, sometimes tense, day in this quirky, immersive world. Tiny Shop Make It Cozy is a delightful little life sim where you run your very own dream shop. Picture a quiet street, sunlight streaming through the windows, shelves stocked with hand-picked goods, and the smell of fresh coffee in the air. During the day, curious customers wander in, some looking for vintage treasures, some cozy sweaters, and others just soaking in the warm atmosphere. You'll listen to their wishes, organize your inventory, and set up your displays to make your shop the gem of the street. Evenings are all about creativity. Rearrange furniture, decorate, and curate your goods so everything shines the next morning. Stock your shelves thoughtfully, set prices, and watch your little shop grow into a space that feels truly alive. From seasonal touches to napping cats and glowing lanterns, every detail adds charm. Witchbrook lets you step into the magical city of Mossport, where Witchbrook College welcomes aspiring witches like you. The city is full of life, with townsfolk following their own routines, seasonal events, and endless little details that make exploring so satisfying. You'll attend classes, brew potions, compete with your coven, and maybe even peek into the stars to see what's ahead. Outside of class, the city is your playground. Shop at boutiques, sell your crafts at the Sunday market, or just enjoy the changing seasons in your cozy woodland cottage and garden. Build friendships or romance with a cast of colorful characters. Express yourself with custom outfits and even start a little business to fund your magical studies. Witchbrook is charming, bustling, and full of cozy adventures where every corner has a story waiting for you. And that's my list. If you find this helpful, please give a like and a subscribe and drop a comment below which cozy games are you most excited for in 2026. I would love to hear from you what your favorites are and any hidden cozy gems that I might have missed. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.